Hey there, Eagles. I am standing right now in one of our computer labs that we'll be using starting this week as we do our SAGE end-of-year testing. This is what we've been preparing for with all of our Clash of Classes review tournament, our Clash of Classes personal training charts. It's to get you ready to be able to do your personal best when you get your chance to start taking your SAGE end-of-year test. Most of you, all of you, are actually beginning with the SAGE Language Arts test, then the science, and then the math. You'll get approximately 6 different sessions in here for our 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and 4 for our 3rd graders. We want to give you a few reminders of things we've already talked about before, but now we're actually at the time you're going to start doing them. When you come in here, there will be a few directions your teacher gives you. You work at an individual computer like I'm standing right next to, and you also have your own set of headphones. A lot of students like to put the headphones on even when there's not any audio to be listening to because it helps cancel out any noise or interruptions they might hear from other things. But you do need to have those on and the volume turned all the way up because several parts of the test require you to actually hear something that's on the computer. So you want to make sure that's all set, and your teacher's going to help you get that squared away. When you're in the testing lab, you'll also get a piece of scratch paper. This is especially important on our math test, but you can use scratch paper for each of the tests. We've recommended that you use this scratch paper in a very clever kind of way. And I know in some of our classes, we've even seen them make a very special Clash of Classes scratch paper where they're taking the paper and folding it in half like this. To be able to do this recommendation. And then they work their problems on one side of this, and they go all the way through and do their problems. When they go to check their work, they don't just look at them. They actually do the problems again, and they do it on the other side. That way, taking their scratch piece of paper, they can open it up and see, did I get the same answer the first time I did it as I did the second time? If not, you're going to want to look it over again and decide which answer you think is correct. Also, one of my favorite parts of being in the testing lab for this, and for our kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd graders, don't worry, you're not doing your testing this year, but you'll get a chance to do this in the next few years. For our 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, while you're up here testing, we like to offer you a stick of peppermint gum that you're allowed to chew for as long as you are testing. So I take my piece of gum out that my teacher's given me, and I keep the wrapper. I'm going to keep it right here next to my computer, because at the end, after I've had a great time chewing my gum and also testing, when I'm all done and I'm actually getting it submitted with the help of my teacher, please don't submit without your teacher right there by you. I'm going to take this very piece of gum and I'm going to put it directly into my wrapper and directly into the garbage can. You get to chew the piece of gum for as long as you're testing. So it is really to your advantage to take your time. You don't need to rush through it. You'll be sitting in the room anyways, waiting for the session to end. Might as well keep chewing your gum, keep enjoying it, because if you're all done early, we'll actually have you take your gum out, put it in the garbage, and make sure it's kept clean. I'm thinking that if there's any other reminders, the big 4, of course, on your little tracker sheets, we need you to be on time. We need you to come to do the testing and make sure that you're checking all your answers, that you do all the answers, and that you do your best work. A reminder to parents, please watch what the schedule is. Know what day your students are taking the test. Help them to get to bed on time. Help them have a good dinner and a good breakfast the next morning, because we want everyone to arrive ready to do their best. I think those are all the reminders I can think of. It starts this week. Do your very best. We wish you good luck to our Eagles.